They just want to steal stuff. They don't care about this boy. They never did and never will. Just give, really, really evil people in your neighborhood a reason to go get some free stuff. Like someone said, they're not breaking in anything and taking any books. Which also leads me back to books. We know we live in a black oppressed society. We have a system against you. There is so much against black folks here. Even each other. Because right now, black folks are the number one cause for black folks' problems in the United States of America. Not white people. Yes, there's a system there. It may always be there. It's for white people. It may always be for white people. But doesn't mean you have to follow it. Doesn't mean you have to keep on the downward trend. But like I said, you live in a society where you're oppressed and you know you're oppressed. If you're oppressed and they're educating you, you know they're not going to educate you about you. This is their society. They're going to talk about them. They're going to educate you about their society. Knowing this, why do we allow that to be our only method of teaching our kids about themselves? History books, these books that we see, even Black History Month does not teach us about black history. Because we keep on bringing Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, just the regular old people that we see. There's nothing different about Black History Month. It's the same Black History Month every month. So that means that you're not learning anything. This is stuff that we all know about. You keep on reiterating the same message that we all know about. So you're not really teaching anything. I don't talk about Black Wall Street, the Egyptian people, which were black. They even have black people on the wall. Even if they want to claim they're Nubian black folks. And, the other folks were some other mixed race. But you can clearly see that they're black. And there were mixed people there. There were Asian people there, at that time. But, like I say, I'll get on that eventually. But we're allowing someone else to teach us about ourselves. And that's where we fail. This is a problem with pretty much all of us. You're not supposed, if you're oppressed, the last thing they want to do is teach you anything that's going to make you feel good about yourself. That can maybe change your outcome of your life. Everyone knows this. Because people always talk about it. We live in an oppressive society, white supremacy, blah, blah, blah. If you know you live in a white supremacist society, everything on TV does not teach black people anything about being black. Not even our own networks. If you know this, the only thing that you can learn about yourself is through a book. But yet we don't read. How are we supposed to thrive? How are we supposed to move forward with anything if we don't take that step? I am an avid reader. You can comment in my box. You can send me stuff. If you want to know about books you should read and things that help. I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to make the world better off than when I leave. Hopefully some of my messages, some of the things I say will get to someone. You can't help everybody. That's the thing. You can't help everybody. You're not going to make everybody happy. Doesn't matter what you do. You can be nice to them. They still won't like you. It's just the way the world is. We're taught to be hateful and things like that. And through this systematic oppression in white supremacist society, black folks have basically turned it around on each other. That's why I will always say black folks are the biggest threat to black folks. Because one, we don't read. We're relying on the white man's system to keep teaching us about ourselves, which they will never do. So again, that's not their fault. That's your fault. because you're allowing someone that you know that really doesn't care about you succeeding trying to teach you. That's your fault. And like I said, I'm going to get deeper in a whole bunch of subjects that people aren't going to like at all. But they don't care. Things need to be said. People aren't going to like it. They're going to troll me. They're going to do the Billy Goat Gruff and everything else under the sun. But like I say, there's nothing new under the sun. I need you to understand that. There's nothing new under the sun. This is Baltimore race thing has happened before. There's nothing new under the sun. It hasn't got us anywhere the first time. And it's not going to get us anywhere this time. But I hope that maybe someone will learn. Because you can see him like telling them, hey, what you doing? As you can see, all these white folks are protecting their business. As they should. But it's not going to stop them from doing what they do. Because they're just going to overwhelm them. I mean, it's just that simple. We live in a white supremacist society and white privilege society. No doubt. No doubt. But don't you be a fool and think that all white people are bad. They actually employ, I mean, black folks only have, what is it? Out of all the businesses in America, it's only like 1.5% are owned by black folks. So that means that when you're getting employed and you're feeding your family and you're doing this, white people are helping you. Not all white people are racist. There are some racist white people. There's a lot of racist white people. But there are a lot of white people that are here to just try to benefit themselves and society by helping you feed your family. And I'm pretty sure that some of these white people are good white folks. But like I say, you won't know that by the way that these people are acting. You can see he doesn't want to fight. He just doesn't want you to just go there and just start breaking his stuff. Throwing rocks at everybody's people over there. Why are you throwing rocks at people? Violence never solves a thing. It just causes more problems. It gets more people divided. The system is here to divide us. To always have a race problem. That way we don't focus on what's really going on. And you can see that these two are feeding into it because they're directing their hate towards these people who probably don't have no hate for them at all. Well, this is a 3-parter. I can make it longer, but I'm not going to do that because, like I said, I'm going to go into other subjects other times, maybe later. Who knows how I feel? But I need to go to the library. Because that's what I'm always doing. I have my own books. These are my own books. These are not library books. These are my own books. But I go to the library pretty much every day for hours. Looking at books, researching, taking pictures. My own file, my own this, my own that. For my own research, for my own books. Because I write my own books. I'm writing my own books. No one's going to tell me about this. I research. I see pictures. I research my own life. My own history. The more about history of yourself that you know, the more liberated you are. Always understand that. The more about yourself that you know, the more liberated you are. Your past determines your present, and your present will determine your future. Later, YouTube.